Alright guys, here we go, diving into game number 1. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all those around the world. Welcome back to another Dead by Daylight video featuring your ghost Spirit. Coming at you with a very spicy build today in the form of Nowhere to Hide, Sloppy Butcher, Eruption, and Call to Brine. This build is very fun to play with, especially with these new perks that came out with the night. This perk allows you to, when you hit a generator, it gives you a radius in which survivors can be seen for about 5 seconds, and it's up to 25 meters or 24 meters. It's pretty ridiculous for the amount of information that it can actually give you, and the only thing you have to do is kick a generator, which is really solid, especially when you're playing with other generator slowdown perks such as Eruption, Call the Brine, Pop Goes the Weasel, all that sort of thing. They go hand in hand. There goes the first gen, sadly enough. Also, I'm a little bit under the weather, but it is what it is. We got to sit here and push out content as much as we possibly can. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. They did get the first one popped here. It looks like they're actually walking away from the hook area, which is kind of suspicious, but that's fine. It allows us to actually get pressure on this gen here as well. What I like to do is I try to injure a survivor before I kick the gen most of the time. If not, we'll stop the chase, we'll hit the gen, we'll get that a little bit of information from Nowhere to Hide. And then if we can get that down, we can proc both gens or multiple gens at the same time with Eruption as well, which is really solid. Get your boy injured here. Looks like they did actually heal up over there. It's unfortunate. But we do know that Kate, or Jingabella, has a flashlight, so this might be a little bit fun. And she is running dead hard here too, so let's see what your boy's got going on here besides the medkit. Nothing important. Alright. So now that he's hooked up, we're going to go back into the other area where we last seen the other survivor, in which we might be able to kick this gen, get a little bit more pressure going. Cool. I saw you. Where are we going? Let me get that tap first. Make sure I get that M1 on her. She does have a pallet around this corner, so this might be a pain in the butt. We'll see. Got it. I have two options here. I can go ahead and pursue this chase. We can break this chase and go back and kick the gen and possibly get the totem, but you know what? It's fine. When she does things that are kind of like I expected as much, you might as well just follow through with it. Now we can go back and get rid of that boon totem and kick that gen if you choose to. Which might be the play here, to be fair. Get rid of this. The only reason why I like getting rid of the boon totems is because for me, they're quite loud. Most of the time I like to keep them just because it gives you that opportunity to go over there to injure survivors because you know they're going to go that way to heal. Just Sloppy Butcher, right? But if you traverse that area, let's say they pop a gen over there, let's say they finish a gen, and then there's a boon totem. It's very hard to hear survivors between the generator that's completed and the boon totem at the same time. So I advise you just to snuff them out if you get the opportunity to. Don't go out of your way for it now. Window? Nope. All right, hold on, wait. We chilling. Just give her a little bit of time. Wow. Okay. Get that proc over there as well. I hear your boy back here working on this one, so I might as well kick this as well. Where you going, buddy? Okay. He's still there. He's coming back around. This perk is just so good. It allows you to get so much information, let alone when a survivor creeps around a wall and you know they're getting ready to go to that window, you can see where they're gonna head. So if they're gonna vault that way, you can just beat them on the other side. It is so good. The downside is a lot of people don't like kicking generators, but this build setup here with nowhere to hide, it gives you an incentive to kick the gen. Because if you don't kick the gen, you miss out on so much value. We can't allow him to get this for free. Sweet. Got 4 injured survivors here. We will pick her up. A little bit threatening underneath this pallet, but we have to do it. We do have basement hooks. They're working on that gen over there. We should be able to get her hooked here. Nice. Now, that gen is almost finished because Call to Brine gave me the notification. I don't know if we can make it there in time, but we're going to try. We're not doing so bad, though. 4 hooks. There we go. 2 gens pop. Remember, your girl has a flashlight and dead hard, so I really don't want to be out here in this open area, but we have to down her to get value here. There we go. We won't get any eruption off because we already procced the last 2 gens. Now, I could have broke away from that chase and kicked this one, then tried to down her, but I think that might have been a little bit counterintuitive, especially considering she already dead-hearted and all that sort of thing. It's fine. It can regress while she's on the hook. It's okay. Now, what I like to do when I'm playing with the Sloppy Butcher build setups here, any build that I'm running with Sloppy Butcher, as soon as a survivor gets off the hook, we go back to that hook area. Every single time. You drop what you're doing, you move on today. Take this. By the way, the boy's in the basement. You know how we know that? Nowhere to hide. This perk is just that good. Hola, chiquita. Thank you very much. And we'll also pop that generator as well, because we downed the survivor. Technically we didn't, we just picked him up, but it still treated it as downing the survivor, so eruption will still proc off here. Alright, let's get up out of here. He's on stage 2. He might actually die here on hook, to be fair. It's been a while since you've been over here. Oh, hello. You're gonna look behind you or pay attention or anything? No? Alright. Nice flashlight. Ooh, so close. We're hooked up here. She's fully healed, unfortunately. Hold on. We'll take it. Nice job trying to spin me there, but didn't work out. Oh, okay. Alright. That's weird, though, because I did just say we generally want to break off what we're doing and go back over there to the unhooked, or yeah, to the unhooked. That way we can slow down healing. But at the end of the day, we do know that this is her death hook. This might be a better idea for me just to take her out. We're gonna slug her, though. That way we can stop this healing. Sloppy Butcher is pretty good at this game. Nice. Take it, boys. That's right. Look up. And I still got hit by that. Crazy. But overall, this has been Pawseplays. Remember, smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe for future content when it comes to Spirit. We will be diving into game number 2, so don't go nowhere. Hopefully the map is a little bit different. We'll see how it goes. Alright guys, here we go. Diving into game number 2 today. Coming back on Haddonfield, which I haven't been here in a long time. So, I mean, I'm not really going to complain. Either way, we're running the same build today with Sloppy Butcher, Nowhere to Hide, Call the Bride, and Eruption. And our first survivor is straight ahead. Steve, right? Okay, cool. I love how the flash hits you first, and then you hear the noise notification. That makes no sense to me. But, what are you going to do? We got like 2 survivors up here? Yep. Take that hit. We will not pursue this chase yet until we kick this gen. Okay. Steve's down here. It looks like Claudette's in a bush. And Selena is back there healing up. We're going to go for this down here on Claudette. We're committed. She's got 1 pallet that she decides to come back around, which is fine, right? Because she has to go through me to actually get to the pallet here. Okay. Bro, I don't care. I'm going to take you out anyway. There we go. Eruption goes off upstairs. Are your ankles okay? How you feeling? Unfortunately, we do lose a generator for it, but at the end of the day, I think it might have been worth it, just because we get 2 survivors down for that 1 gen. And this one upstairs is already regressing back to 0, so can't really complain too much. Bro, I'm gonna pick her up anyway. I don't care about you. I mean, we have a hook right behind us here. Okay, so they get her off the hook, which is fine. We're gonna go back over there anyway, that way we can stop this healing. And the reason why we are able to do that is Sloppy Butcher, right? Sloppy Butcher makes healing... Hello? Ooh. A lot longer, you know what I mean? Nice dead hard. I kind of anticipated it, but at the same time, I still missed it. Okay. We're gonna hang out here for a second. Wow. Yeah, she's not having a good day. Let's get her hooked up. Like I said, guys, I'm a little bit under the weather today, but at the end of the day, we still gotta, you know, pursue and push out this content, so hopefully you guys do enjoy it. We are gonna kick this generator, make sure we get this information with Nowhere to Hide. We do see Steve here. There's no pallet in front of him here, so I don't know why he's hanging out. Sprint burst, okay. We won't catch him, he should be able to make it to this window. I think even if I would have continued, went forward, he still would have made it to the window before I got there. But it's all good. Get Claudette back here, we gotta kick this gen one more time. Make sure we keep it up with Eruption and Call the Bride and all that sort of thing. Claudette's back here. I do not see them. I'm assuming they're healing, but we gotta injure her as well. Let's go interrupt this real quick. I'm guessing they're like just out of range. It is 24 meters, which is kind of ridiculous, but yeah, they were just out of range. Fair enough. see how he wants to play this here. To the window? Why did you hesitate? Thanks, Steve, I guess? We do have I think her name's Zelina. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it, alright? But she should be over here, too. She did come this way. Right? Maybe not, but we did find the other Steve. This is the one that does have sprint burst, so I do have to be mindful of how I play with this one too much. Take the pallet, that's fine. Yep. We'll get rid of this one here. We're gonna go back over here towards this generator. It looks like it might still be regressing, but I just want to double check. Yeah, we're good. Alright, cool. Hold on. Check this house real fast. Hello? Nobody in there. And no one's working on that one. Okay, so we have the street gen, the one in the house, and the one behind the house not being worked on. So we have that much information here. The one upstairs here is also not being worked on. Did they get turned off? But we are able to catch Steve, and we did see him go back inside this house. Right? I'm guessing he went upstairs. Yeah, he did. A little bit too late. But he can't really get far. There's no pallets over here to save him. Unless he decides to run back into the house here. But, yeah. We're going to break this one away. If he gets through the window, it is what it is. Wait. Never mind. Okay. He did not go back around. Cool. Chill. Hola, chiquita. Nice dead hard. I'm getting so much better at that. I mean, to be fair, I've missed so many opportunities to down survivors because I get a little bit anxious when it comes to these M1s. And if they have that dead hard and you just whiff it, you give them that speed boost, you give them that opportunity for them to actually make it to another pallet or another tile, all that sort of thing. They can be prevented if you just take your time. We're going to kick this gen too. We got here. Alright, so Claudette's inside. We have Steve in the back. I'm guessing Steve's going to run off and get the unhook, which is fine by me. If I'm able to prevent either one of these generators from being finished, that's what we're about to do here. She at? Let's kick this one too. Okay, so she came down from upstairs. That's fine. We got Eruption and Cauldron Brine on both of these generators here. Looks like she touched this one as well. Make sure you keep applying it, guys. That's all you gotta do. Because as soon as you down a survivor, you get so much value with Eruption. And the best way about it is, with Sloppy Butcher, eventually they'll run out of medkits, so they won't have as much time to heal. So if they're injured, 9 out of 10, you might be able to pop off maybe 1 or 2 survivors before they heal up all the way completely. That way you're able to string off eruptions on these generators, which is really, really good. We got over there. I think that might be Claudette. Or Zelina, sorry. We got here. Okay, so she does have this pallet. I don't know why you keep running back and forth, but it is what it is. This is one house I don't really want to chase too much into, just because of the windows and how it's laid out. We kind of want to let Claudette mess it up, because eventually she will. We got here. Sure. Thank you for running into me. I appreciate it. Now we should be able to Mori her here. Nice. We'll take the double proc here with Eruption as well. We're going to carry her to the middle of the street before we take her out. Thanks for playing, girly. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Alright, so she's out of the game here. That gen still hasn't been touched. They should be able to pop the one inside the house. Yep. Both jumped out. We're going for Claudette here. I kind of want to avoid the Steve for right now. We just know one of them has a med kit and one has sprint burst here, so. Claudette, on the other hand, she's about to goof. Because there's not a pallet on this side, and there's not a pallet over here, I don't believe. Unless they already popped it. Oh, window? Okay, we're going to go around. Chilling. Nice. See how we anticipate it? Because you know exactly what they're going to do when you actually get a survivor into this house. There's not really many options that they have. There's 2 windows up here, going through the back door, going back around. They have a pallet on the other side of the car. Like, these are things you can anticipate. And eventually, they'll mess up. Because I feel like when you're playing Spirit, I get this question asked a lot too sometimes when they'll drop a pallet, and I stand at the pallet. You are more likely to panic in those situations than play it correctly, right? At the end of the day. Let's see what you guys got going on back here. Hello? Steve? We do have to injure him, though, unfortunately. He's been going around getting these unhooks because he does have Sprint Burst, but at the same time, we can let him go for right now. If we can get this Claudette or stop her healing or whatever, that's fine. There goes another eruption. And I think this is stage 3 for you. Weird enough, it did not ask me to kill you instead of just let me pick her up. So, yep. We kick this gen again. They finished the one side of the house here, unfortunately. He's probably going to go out through the backside, if I had to guess here. Yep, okay. It sounds like they're both on this side of the map. He is injured, so he has not healed up. How you going to play this, bud? We're going upstairs this time. I don't think we're going to make it. I think he'll get away here. Barely. So close. We got the breakaway here. He does have the map, but we also know he does not have a medkit, so we should be able to down him here later. And I have not heard any boon totems being set up. Nope, not today, buddy. Now he's dead. Because he done goofed. Ooh. Nice job. He had a syringe in there, I'm guessing. That was really good. Can't really lie. He's got a pallet here as well. We're gonna have to stay here for a minute. Hold on. That's my bad. Yep. So he went to the other side of the pallets. He dropped the pallet instead of dropping it the way in which I was following him, which is unfortunate for me. It's well played by him. Get that nowhere to hide over here. We have to go for him. And the reason being is because this one has the map, right? Yep. Yeah, he has the map. I thought it was a flashlight at first, but nah, he's got the map. Because if we take out the other one, this one can find the hatch here. Either way, it was a really, really good build. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Remember to smash that like button. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think about it. And again, this has been Pawseplays. Make sure you stay subscribed for future content when it comes to Spirit, because I will be smashing out as much as I possibly can. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully we reach there soon. We're going to leave him on the ground in hopes we can actually find the other survivor. But we'll see how it goes. Either way, we'll catch you guys in the very next Dead by Daylight episode. Stay safe out there, and I'll see y'all later.